Yesterday, a seemingly normal day. 10 minutes after I got up, I have a cup of coffee. I'm looking out the window into the backyard, and I'm thinking, wow, it's pretty windy. And then our neighbor's recycle bin flies across our backyard. Now I'm looking in the corner, and the duck bin is trying to take off.
Oh, that was that atmospheric river that came through.
I'm watching that duck enclosure, and it starts to move, it's getting battered by the wind, and it starts to lift up. And I feel like I'm in, like Steven Spielberg, like Jurassic Park, and I'm watching the dinosaurs out the window at this imminent danger. The thing, finally, it releases, it catches 8 feet of air, tumbles across the garden, and just slams down on the fence. And it's not done yet. It's trying to move. It's trying to jump over the fence.
Oh, snap! How the fuck is it like Jurassic Park?
It felt exactly like that first scene where it's dark, the Tyrannosaurus breaks out. Like, this thing's trying to break out of the enclosure.
The duck enclosure is trying to escape the enclosure of your yard.
Yeah, it was very meta, but the panic. I'm talking about the panic. It was like a Tyrannosaurus, the panic. I was like, fuck, I gotta get down there now. If this thing blows over, over the fence and down the street, who knows where the fuck it's gonna end up, in an elementary school or in a river or something?
I can feel the panic right now.
Post-traumatic stress disorder, PTSD!
I know, I can feel it.
I transform into the Jeff Goldblum character, and that fucking enclosure is the Tyrannosaurus. I run outside, it's raining, I have my slippers on, my pajamas, I run down there, I grab it, it's all tangled up in the fence like fishing line, dude, like fishing line trapped in a fucking branches in a river or something.
Yikes!
I was, I just had that panic strength. I grabbed it, I just summoned all of my squirrel abilities, ripped it off the fence, and just threw it in the air, and it landed back on its footprint, almost exactly,
Oh, a Hail Mary pass.
That atmospheric river that you were talking about, it opened up right then. The wind is just battering me. I ran into the duck enclosure, and the most intense rainstorm, I've lived in the Northwest all my life, the most intense rainstorm I've ever experienced. Bam! I'm stuck in there, and it's just hammering down.
You got a bad case of torrential driving rains on your hands.
I'm looking out the enclosure, and the rain is just pounding. Remember that show, Deadliest Catch, where they're on the crab boats? It was just like that, dark, rainy. I'm like, dude, I'm just holding on for dear life.
Don't go overboard, Huxley.
I battled Mother Nature, I held my ground, and finally, the storm passed. And everything calmed back down somewhat. And I was just looking around, disheveled, wet, slippers on. I'm like, dude, I've only been awake for a half an hour. What the fuck?
Nice way to wake up.
I got myself together, picked myself up, went back into the house, and I just watched that enclosure. I'm like, please don't have another one of those before I can fix this situation.
Wait! Where were the ducks?
Oh, the ducks? You mean when I could have used a hand? They're just chilling in the yard. Nothing is going on. They had tiny bags of popcorn, and they're just watching me run frantically back and forth. They're having the greatest time of their life.
The storm didn't affect them?
Nothing affects them. Weather-wise? Nah, dude, they're built for this. They're like mini-Rambos, dude. They can handle anything. They can handle anything with a smile on their face and a shitty cup of coffee in their hands, dude. They're built for it. They're like Marines.
Oh, that's great. You don't have to worry about them.
Yeah, it's a different kind of worry. They're like I said, they're like Marines or Navy SEALs. They might have a tactical mission in the middle of the night. I don't know what I'm waking up to, there could be a hostage crisis. Who knows what's going on out there?
If we run into a crisis, scramble the ducks.
Don't fuck with them. They're out there in their camouflage, patrolling the yard with their MREs.
MREs?
Military-issued, dehydrated, meals ready to eat. MREs. The ducks fucking love them.
That's great. They have a security force patrolling the premises.
Definitely. Like I said, they're very tactical. They've dug trenches out there, They're ready to go, dude. Don't mess with these ducks.
Better than a guard dog?
Not even comparable. These guys are ruthless. They're savages. They'll bring your worst nightmare to life, and it'll just be a regular old Tuesday afternoon to them.
Damn. Don't mess with the ducks.
Exactly. Do not mess with the ducks.